Thank you, Harpo. That was beautiful. Now, who's the next case on our problem forum, jockey?
This young lady right here, Frank.
Well, good evening, young lady. Name, please?
Gracie Allen.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Allen. What's on your mind?
Well, as you know, I'm married to George Burns.
Oh, yes, you do have a problem, don't you?
Oh, you don't know the half of it. You see, Mr. Morgan, Rita Hayworth just moved into the house next to ours.
Oh, Rita Hayworth moved into the house next door, eh?
That's right. The one with the lovely terraces.
Yes, hasn't she, though? I beg your pardon. Go right ahead with your story.
Well, it began a few nights ago, Mr. Morgan. I woke up suddenly in the middle of the night and noticed that George wasn't in his bed. Then, as my eyes became accustomed to the dark, I saw... George!
Huh? What?
Get away from that window and put down those field glasses.
Gracie, I was only looking at the stars. I was trying to find the Big Dipper.
Well, you won't find it in Rita Hayworth's bedroom.
Honest, honey, it's just an accident. I happened to be up.
Accident, nothing. A peeping Tom isn't bad enough. I have to marry a binocular Burns.
Sweetheart, I was just looking at the sky. Honest, I never looked into Rita Hayworth's bedroom in my entire life. I don't even know what it looks like.
You don't even know that her wallpaper is green, huh?
It isn't green, it's blue.
Uh-huh.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, so it's come to this, huh? You'd rather look at Rita Hayworth than you would me.
Gracie, that isn't true.
Oh, I've been going to bed in a bedroom every night for 10 years. But when I do you ever reach out for your binoculars? No. Why, you even take off your bifocals.
Gracie, you're making a lot of fuss over nothing.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess you're just tired of me, George. A girl comes along who's beautiful and glamorous and sensuous, and what do? You leave her and go after Rita Hayworth.
Gracie, I give you my word, Rita Hayworth means nothing to me. She just happened to move next door with her husband, Orson Welles. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no difference between them.
George, you better get yourself stronger binoculars.
Gracie, will you please believe me? Rita Hayworth means...
George, we'll continue this discussion in the morning. Come upstairs. Yes? Oh, hello, Miss Hayworth. I had to come in and see you, Miss Hayworth. I'm your next-door neighbor, you know, Gracie Allen. And I want to talk to you about my husband.
Why, I don't think I've ever met your husband.
Oh, maybe not, but he's been seeing a lot of you lately.
He has?
Yes, you see, our bedroom faces yours.
Well, I don't know what you mean, Gracie. I always pull my shades down.
I know, but you throw a terrific shadow.
You know something? Orson says yours isn't bad either.
Oh, really? Oh, Orson always was a dear boy.
You know, he used to watch your window every night until someone stole his binoculars.
I think I know who got him. Now, Rita, this is very pleasant being admired by each other's husbands, but I think we'd better put a stop to it.
Oh, I've already dropped a subtle hint to Orson about it. Matter of fact, it just missed his head.
Well, Orson knows he shouldn't do things like that anyway. Orson's a very intelligent man. But look at my problem.
Yes. Yes, I'm afraid you're going to have to throw a little scare into George.
Well, that's exactly why I've come over here. Rita, I have a plan. I want you to make love to him.
Make love to him?
Yes.
Did you say you wanted to scare George or me?
Oh, look, don't you see, Rita? When a woman gets a man in trouble with his wife, he never wants to see the woman again. So if I can catch George making love to you, I'll have no more trouble with him.
Mm-hmm, I see. You plan to burst in and surprise him.
That's right. Will you do it, Rita? For me?
Well, All right, Gracie, I'll do it. But I hope Orson doesn't find out about it.
Well, supposing he does. What can he do? Saw you in half again?
Well, that's true.
Now, before we go any further, Rita, I want to be sure you make convincing love to George. And, I know you haven't been married as long as I have. So, shall we have a little talk?
Are you going to tell me about the birds and the bees?
Oh, no. I don't want you to chirp at him or buzz at him. I just want you to be convincing. Now, don't forget, the minute you have him trapped, out I run.
Yeah, but shouldn't we have some sort of a signal?
Yes. When you're ready for me, why don't you say something to him in French?
What about l'amour toujours l'amour?
Oh, that's wonderful. It sounds even better than French. All right, Rita. Till tonight, then.
Yes?
Why, George, don't you recognize me? I'm Rita Hayworth.
Oh, Rita Hayworth. Sure. Gee, you look so different from the last time I saw you. What can I do for you, Miss Hayworth?
Darling, you know what you can do for me. I want you, dear.
Who? Me?
Of course. George, my sweetheart. George, my love. Didn't you know?
Why, who? Me?
Well, it's useless to pretend any longer, George. I've tried to hide it, but I can't.
Can't?
No, darling. Hasn't anyone ever told you that you're tremendously attractive?
Who? Me? No one ever has.
Well, George, you are.
Look here, Rita. I'm a married man.
Yes, I know you're worried about leaving your wife, but you needn't, George. Don't forget, I make a very nice living, too.
But I love my wife, Rita.
No one shall stand in my way. Come here in my arms.
Hey, cut that out. Rita, let go. Don't you get it.
L'amour toujours.
Huh?
L'amour toujours l'amour.
You just said that.
I know, but it doesn't seem to be getting me any results. L'amour toujours l'amour.
Ha-ha!
Oh, Gracie.
Oh, you wolf, you cad, you two-timer. Sorry I was late, Rita. I had to run in my stocking.
Oh, so it was a frame, huh?
Oh, quiet, you beast. Don't you dare talk to me after I walk in here and find you in the arms of a woman I'm practically certain is not your wife.
Save your breath, Gracie. I know you framed me.
Oh, it's no use, Gracie. It looks like he's on to it.
Well, yes, I guess so. Well, thanks anyway, Rita.
Oh, that's all right. Well, goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, Rita.
Oh, by the way, you know all that stuff you were telling me about the birds and the bees?
Yes.
Better tell it to George.
Well, that's my story, Mr. Morgan.
Well, I can't see that you have any problem, Miss Allen. Everything seems to have turned out all right.
Oh, but you don't understand.
Yes.
Rita Hayworth is moving out of the house next door, and now I'm terribly worried.
Really?
Well, sure. Staying up till all hours with those silly binoculars, standing in a draft by the window, subject to colds and pneumonia.
Who, George?
No, me. Van Johnson's moving in.
And now